I'm going to defend my championship from last year's.
Fight! Finish him. That's what you just say, Ox. What's up, everybody?
No, sorry, like you said.
What's up, everybody? Make sure you mosh pit over here, right? Definitely a mosh pit in here. Getting ready for the Just a Trim Pro 2s here tonight at Crandon Short AMX iRacing Series. Make sure you guys go check them out over on Facebook. Facebook. Remember, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Go through tonight's sponsors. Just a Trim Lawn Service out of Green Bay, Wisconsin, going to be the title sponsor for the Pro 2s. We got KDW. If you need any design work or your truck's painted, just give them a holler. Austin, thank you for the like. Going to be 906 Dirt for our cleanest driver and hard charger sponsor. Hard luck sponsor going to be from R&M Automotive. And the Knockout Challenge is going to be Refuse to Lift, RTL Media Productions. Make sure you guys go support all the sponsors here for AMX. Dylan, thank you for the like. Let's see how many he's going to take out. All right, so 3 out of each heat. We're going to go ahead and set that up right now. Look at that, Timothy, third quickest out on the charts. That is cool. See him running up towards the front on his controller. How's everybody doing here tonight? Let me know in the chat. Who are you rooting for tonight? All right. This is going to be the end of practice. Let's get ready for heat race number 1. Starting on the front row, on the pole is going to be Connor Berry. Noah Sanders starting in second. Austin in third. Going to be Brock Smith in that fourth position. Jeff Ives in fifth.
So we'll call it 2 seconds here for you to go, okay?
Austin starting in that sixth position. Charles in seventh. Franklin eighth. Greg in ninth. And Bert in that 10th and final position. We're going to get ready for the land rush here tonight. Let's go ahead and pull it up on the blimp as these guys get ready for the green flag. Waiting on Connor Berry to go ahead and grid up. Zachary, thank you for the share. I got it out there for you early. You're welcome. You're welcome, Zach.
Go.
Green flag is out as they come through for the land rush. It looks like, who was it that was sleeping there on the start? Is that Connor? No, Connor's going to get the whole shot. Oh, here comes Austin on the high side. Austin going to dig up high as they come through. Oh, he's going to bounce. Barry's going to get in the back of him as here comes Greg Johnson in that 115. Definitely is a lot of fun. This is AMX. Go check them out. Kyle, thank you for the share. Mayo, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. As these guys are 2x2 for the first 4 position. It's going to be top 3 transferring off into the feature here tonight. Got to go give that a couple clicks. As you can see, they are packed around that 3rd position. Johnson's going to over-rotate through the corner as they come across the line to start lap number 1. I think it's start. Maybe they're finishing it. I think it's the start. I don't freaking know. Land rushes always screw me up. Connor Berry in that 3rd and final position as he tries to work up underneath Austin as these guys battle it out. Who is going to win heat race number 1 right now? Greg Johnson looking pretty good in that 150. But here comes Connor Berry in the number 2 trying to track him down. Austin in that 3rd position. In 4th is going to be Noah Sanders, the first one on the outside. Looking in, trying to race his way up. Deal says, let's go Nitro Circus Sim Racing. Here comes Brock looking to the here comes Noah looking to the inside of Austin. Sorry, I thought that was Brock looking to the outside as they continue to battle for that 3rd and final transfer spot. We're going to keep an eye on this battle. Noah is just on the outside looking in. Austin in his way. Will he give him a bumper to move himself into the feature? Austin's going to drift a little wide as we got a battle for the lead. As Connor Berry heading into the gravel pit. Going to dive up underneath Greg. Greg's going to overshoot the corner. Berry's going to park it on his nose. Greg back to 2nd. Connor Berry to the lead as Noah Sanders continues to try to work for that 3rd position. Coming across the line, I don't know how many laps in we're in. This thing is always wrong. Okay, I think we are 2 laps into this one. 2 laps into this one. As Noah's going to give Balson a little push. As they come out the corner, they're going to get back single file. Noah Sanders going to work. As here comes Brock Smith, making it a 3-way battle for that 3rd position. 3 wide. Smith is going to fall back as they head towards the gravel pit. Noah in position. He's going to dive it on the inside. Bolson on the outside. It's going to be Noah parking it on his nose. He's going to take that 3rd position away. Brock Smith is going to push the back of Austin as they head into the final corner. Austin almost into the back bumper of Sanders. Sanders keeps it straight. Brock tries to take advantage. We got a race for 4th. Austin going to be able to hold on to it, but Brock continues to work them. As they come out the corner, white flag is out. Connor Berry leads the way. Greg Johnson 2nd. Noah Sanders in the 3rd spot. Oh, Brock made a mistake. He's wrecking. Brock is wrecking. He's going to fall back as Franklin. How is Franklin still in one piece? Gets around to 5th. Franklin not only is he still running, he's got a top 5 going, but Connor Berry going to take the win here in heat race number 1. Greg Johnson 2nd, Noah Sanders 3rd. Those guys going to tonight's feature. I need to refresh this chat because obviously I'm not seeing I'm not seeing the YouTube chat, so we're going to go ahead and refresh the chat here for me as we get ready for heat race number 2. 3 heat races is what it's going to give us. All right, we're going to go ahead and just go through the grid like normal, but I know it's stacked up. It's going to be Matt starting in the number 1 spot, MDiTV in 2nd, Zach Clifton 3rd, Alexander Good 4th, Steven Shaw in 5th. Going to be Kyle Knott in that 6th position, Zach Turtle in 7th. Going to be Braden in that 8th position, Buck in 9th, and Timothy in that 10th and final position as they get ready for the whole shot. Green flag is out. It looks like MDiTV's going to get a great run as they come to the... Oh, man, this is going to be nuts. They're 6 wide. 6 wide. Are they going to make it work? Oh, Braden keeps it straight, but Kyle's going to float over the tires. Somehow doesn't wreck it. Back up to the front as Colt gets the whole shot here. It's going to move Matt Bennett up to 2nd. Timothy going to try and work up underneath them. Work in the back of Matt as they head into the gravel pit. Here comes Timothy. He's going to slide up to 2nd. Big stack up further back. They keep it straight. As we head into the final corner, it's going to be Buck leading the way, heading into lap number 1. Good run for Buck as they start lap number 1. He's got no pressure behind him right now. 7 tenths back, 8 tenths back is going to be Timothy. Making a 2nd back as Buck continues to pull away. Timothy in that 2nd position. Matt in 3rd as MDiTV is working. That 233, they touch a little. They touch a little as one is up in the wall behind him. Here comes MDiTV in the position going into the gravel pit. He's going to slide up the track. Here comes Bennett back up underneath him as they come out the gravel pit, heading for the final corner. That's going to be the completion of lap number 1 as we got the battle for 3rd. MDiTV has it. Bennett wants it back as they come across the line to start lap number 2. Oh, Buck steps on it. Timothy's going to straighten him out. Timothy actually did him a favor there as Buck falls back to 2nd. Timothy to the point as Buck starts to work Timothy back as they come through. What is this corner? What is this section called? I know there's a name for it. As they come into the gravel pit, it's going to be Timothy leading the way. Buck's going to try and swing low. MDiTV digging high. Coming into the final corner, it's going to be Timothy, our leader, coming to complete lap number 2. Buck back to 2nd. Maybe further. Nope, MDiTV can't get under there as they come across the line. Top 3 transferring into this one. MDiTV trying to hold on to that 3rd position. Bennett trying to reel him back in. Ooh, a little bit of bouncing there by Buck. He's got to be careful in that 202. One little mistake could knock him out of the feature as they come into the gravel pit. Going to be Timothy dominating fashion, leading this one as he took the lead away from Buck. Coming out the gravel pit, heading towards the white flag. Buck in 2nd, MDiTV trying to work him, heading into the final corner. White flag is out. White flag is out as Bennett gets up underneath MDiTV, gets into his door. Going to be side by side for that final transfer spot. Bennett definitely starting to push a little bit more. Knocks MDiTV sideways. MDiTV carries that momentum through the corner. He's going to keep it straight and keep that 3rd spot. Will Bennett give him the bumper for that final transfer spot? That's going to be the question as they head towards the gravel pit. MDiTV trying to give himself a little bit of room as Bennett tries to dig low. They're heading into the gravel pit. Bennett's going to send it in hard. MDiTV keeps it high. Here comes Bennett. He almost pushes it out. MDiTV fights back on the outside. They touch. Heading towards the final corner. It's going to be Timothy with the win. Buck in 2nd. Contact into the final corner. MDiTV is going to push Bennett out the way. He's going to take that final transfer spot. Bennett let him know he wasn't happy as they came across the line. What a finish there for that 3rd and final transfer spot. Good racing there as we get ready for heat race number 3. Oh, look at this. We got Zach in this one. There's the best third place interview in the business. Starting on the pole is going to be Cohen. It's going to be Nowak in second. Daniel third. Zach fourth. Cody fifth. Paul sixth. Lance seventh. Josh eighth. Brett ninth. And Anthony in that 10th position. Waiting on the green. Green is out. Who's going to get the whole shot? Heading towards the dirt. Who's going to get that whole shot as here comes Anthony down. I think it's Anthony down on the inside. Nope. Anthony out front in the 217. Edmondson in second. Cohen in third. Here comes Edmondson trying to work Anthony. Anthony's going to get a good drive out of the corner as they battle hard further back. Trying to take it 2 and 3 wide, heading into the gravel pit. Oh, Anthony's going to swing out. Edmondson tries to take advantage. Anthony with a good run out of the corner. He's going to keep the lead, heading into the final corner to start lap number 1. Anthony through the final corner, coming to the start-finish line. He is going to lead on the start of lap number 1, but Edmondson trying to work him in that number 2 position. Here comes Edmondson down low. Anthony's going to drift high. He gets a good run out of there, able to keep that number 1 spot. But here comes Josh fighting back hard. Anthony's going to push him down, squeeze him down a little bit. Anthony scrapes the wall. Scrapes the wall again. Keeps it going straight. Might have hit it 3 times as they head into the gravel pit. Anthony's going to send it in hard, but so does Edmondson. Edmondson takes the lead. Anthony tries to dig back. He gets into the back bumper. Edmondson coming to the line. Who's going to lead lap number 1? It's going to be Edmondson with the lead on lap number 1. Anthony in second. Cohen in third. Paul in that 4th spot. Little ways back as we got a little bit of a mistake by Brett. Brett off the track. He's going to fall to the back. Big contact back here in the back of the pack as Zach is struggling in the 6th position. Can he make his way up into the transfer spot before the end of this one? Edmondson pulling away. He's got a 1-second lead over Anthony. Anthony with a little bit of cushion over Cohen. He's got 1 second over Cohen as Paul tries to reel him in that number 177. Coming around to complete lap number 2. Going to be halfway through this one as Edmondson crosses the line. Watching this battle here. Cohen in that 3rd and final transfer spot. We've seen great battles for the transfer spot. Are we going to see it again? As Paul is just about there. 2 laps to go. As these guys run nose to tail, I see Zachary just a little bit further back. Could he break his way into a transfer spot? This is going to get wild as they come into the gravel pit. These positions are ever so more valuable as they head through the gravel pit. As these laps close in, Zach's going to dive low. Little bit of contact between Paul and Cohen. Paul's got to get back in line as they head towards the final corner. White flag is out. Oh, it gives him a bump. Here comes Daniel. He's going to dive up underneath. Big battle for that 4th position. That's going to give Cohen a little bit of breathing room as Paul hits the inside wall. He keeps it straight. Battle's going to be for 3rd as they race to the line. Who's going to get that 3rd spot? Can Cohen hold on to it? Heading towards the gravel pit. It's going to be 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. All together, will we see a bump and run? Heading down into the gravel pit. Here comes Paul down low. We already seen Paul use the bumper once. Will he use it again coming into the final corner? He's going to give him a little tag there as they head down the last straightaway heading into the final corner. Here comes Paul in deep. He gives him the door. Oh, there's a bunch of doors there as Daniel sneaks his way through. He's going to take that 3rd and final transfer spot. Edmondson with the win. Anthony 2nd. Daniel in 3rd. Wow. Holy cow. All right, let's see what the C mains look like. How about we take it out of here? Okay, we're going to take 5. All right, we're going to be taking top 5 from the C and the B main going into the feature here tonight. So, it looks like we're going to be sending 10 people home in the C main. Let me go ahead and hide that, as it's going to be Austin starting in that number 1 spot, followed by Zachary second, Braden third, Jeff Ives, Cohen, Steve Shaw, Brock Smith, Brett Smith, Zach Quick, and Austin in that 10th and final spot. We're sandwiched with Austins here in the C main. Looking for that green flag. Green flag is out as they head for the hole shot. Who's going to get that good shot? Zach trying to get up in there as they come out of the hole shot. It's going to be Brock with the hole shot. Austin second, Brett third, Zachary fourth, Quick in 5th. The Turtle trying to hold on to that 5th and final transfer spot. He's got a bunch of pressure from Cohen and Steve Shaw as they head towards the gravel pit. We got to keep an eye on big contact there. Quick trying to hold on. Here comes Braden to the outside. Oh, a little bit of contact for that transfer spot. Braden has it. Zach wants it back. Oh, big contact. Cohen knocks sideways. Oh, big contact up at the front for second as Zach uses the door against Austin. Zach trying to work the number 25 of Austin as it looks like Zach Quick gets junked. What happened to Zach Quick? All right, we're going to try and take a look and see exactly what happened to Zach here. Oof. Whoa. Oh, that is unfortunate. Looked like Cohen was a little wild there as we got contact coming to the line as Zach continues to take that number 2 spot, trying to take that number 2 spot away. He's going to give another door to Austin as they continue to beat and bang. Who's in that final transfer spot? Looks like Braden. He's got a little bit of cushion. These guys battling hard for the number 2 spot. Zach not afraid to use the door as they head towards the gravel pit. No idea how many laps are actually into this one. As Zach is going to slide up in front of Austin. He's going to take that second position. Brock Smith continues to lead the C main. Zachary now up to second. He's going to try to work on the lead as they come across the line. 2 laps complete. 2 laps complete as they come across the line. Zachary now set to do work on the leader as we watch the final 5th and final transfer spot. No pressure. Cohen too far back. It's going to be Brock continuing to lead. Zachary in second. Closing in on the leaders to head towards the gravel pit. Yeah, that was crazy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really don't know a lot about off-road. I do the best I can. Just have fun. That's what it's all about. As they come to the line, it's going to be white flag is out for Brock Smith. Zach's going to dive up underneath them. Coming to the line, white flag. One more lap for Zach to try to get that lead. Could we get the best third place interview of the night if Zach makes the feature? We're going to find out as he continues to work the leader. Heading towards the gravel pit. Who is going to lead this one at the line? Zach's got the speed, but Brock has the position. Heading towards the gravel pit. Zach's going to set it up. He's going to shoot a little bit high. I think he's looking to cut underneath. Ends up shooting higher. That almost opens the door for Austin. Coming to the line, it's going to be Brock with the lead. Zach's got a bunch of momentum. He's going to look high. Smith is going to hold it low. Coming to the line, it's going to be Brock with the win. Zach in second. Austin third. Brett. Braden are your top 5 going to the feature. Big wreck at the end as Brock tried to squeeze Zach. As that was one heck of a race again here too. Whew. All right, guys, let's get ready for the B main. Top 5 going to transfer from this one. 11 trucks going for those 5 positions. Let's go ahead. Oh, they got a second row. So if you're Lance, you're kind of in the bad spot. Maybe you're in a good spot. Sometimes. It doesn't happen too bad in this series. Matt in the number 1 position. Franklin second. Paul third. Kyle fourth. Burke in fifth. Noack sixth. Oh, I'm going to miss it as the screen is out. As who's going to get that whole shot? Oh, Noack a little squirrely in the 145. Burke's going to give doors to, who is it? Oh, I don't know who it is. Oh, I think it's a 155 or 177 maybe. Nope, it is the 55 of Charles as these guys try to battle it out. That number 5 position belongs to Franklin as it's, who is that flipping? That was Kyle not flipping. Takes quite the tumble. It lands on all 4 as we got a big battle into the gravel pit. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's what we expect out of Franklin. As he lands on the lid, he's going to have to... Oh, he gets on all 4. Doesn't have to take the toe as they go to start lap number 1 with Cody leading the way. Cody out front leading the way for lap number 1. Let me look at my cheat sheet. Winicky. Cody Winicky out front. Zach Clifton second. Matt Bennett third. Paul fourth. And Burke in that 5th position. He's got Charles, Alexander, Nick, Lance, Kyle all trying to chase him down. Oh, Lance is going to make a little bit of contact with Nick. He gets sideways through the gravel pit. These guys determined to have a great race. Even if they're going home. Back up to the front. We got a battle for second. As it looks like Clifton trying to hold on. Bennett is in that 3rd position. He is back to 3rd. Bennett's going to try and dig back underneath Clifton. Clifton's going to take that 2nd spot. Paul in 4th. Burke in 5th. Burke now giving himself a little bit of gap between him and Charles as Cody continues to lead the field. Can he take the win here in the B main? I got water. Through the gravel pit. Winicky is leading as they come out the gravel pit, heading for turn number 4. Or turn number... I don't know what turn it is. The last turn. Cody's going to lead it at the line as Clifton tries to hold on with Bennett looking up underneath him. It is not the white flag, guys. Not the white flag as we got a mess. Charles hard into the wall. Hard into the wall for Charles in the number 55. He's going to get knocked out of it. Cody continues to lead the field with Zach Clifton second, Matt Bennett third, Paul fourth, Burke in 5th. Alexander Good has made his way up to that 6th position. Nick Noack in 7th. Lance now up to 8th. Remember, Lance started on that 2nd row all by himself up to that 8th position. He's going to need a little bit of help to make the feature. But here comes Matt Bennett up underneath Clifton. Almost make contact as they come across the line. White flag is out. 1 lap to go as Bennett tries to work up underneath Clifton. Clifton trying to hold on to the 461. Heading towards the gravel pit. One of the best opportunities to pass. Can Bennett take advantage? Ooh, little bit of tightness there out of Bennett. He's going to lose some ground as they head into the gravel pit. It's going to be Cody leading the way. Zach Clifton second. Bennett in 3rd. Paul 4th. Burke in 5th as Charles is going to go ahead and pull off. Cody's going to come through the final corner. He's going to take the win here in the B main. Zach Clifton going to take 2nd. Matt Bennett 3rd. Paul and Burke are your top 5. What a race. What a race. Woo. All right, guys, going into the warm-up here tonight. After this session is over here with the B main, that's going to be it. Let's get ready for the warm-up. We're going to go ahead and go over the sponsors one more time while we hit the warm-up. Let's not forget the title sponsor, Just a Trim Lawn Service out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. KDW is the podium sponsor. It's going to be 906 Dirt for the cleanest driver and hard charger sponsor. R&M Automotive for the hard luck sponsor. And Refuse to Lift, RTL Media Productions for the Knockout Challenge. Let's go out on the track as these guys are going to put some laps down. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and go crash cam. That way we can... Dang. Yeah, you had to work. They put you to work, Zachary. This field is definitely not easy here tonight. Definitely not easy. Go ahead and jam out a little bit here for the practice as these guys shake it down. Working this track. Who's your picks for tonight's main event? How long do we have in the warm-up? 5 minutes? 5-minute warm-up. How's everybody doing here tonight? Make sure you guys get those likes and shares out there. Remember, tonight is going to be 15 laps. Halfway through this one, lap number 7. Yeah. What's up, Cody Baker? Yeah, Edmondson's definitely a good pick. But we can't count out Connor Berry or Zach. Ooh. We're going to see a little bit of that inside wall hitting. I'll tell you what, Anthony looked pretty quick in his heat. I know Josh was quick, but you never know. Oh, yeah, I think so. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, Barry's in there. Barry's in there. Yeah. Yeah, from what I heard, you're going with Josh. From what I heard, Barry's on a roll today, though. I guess Roush did a challenge tonight, and Barry won all 3 races. So Connor Berry's been on fire tonight. We're going to see if he is here again at Crandon. Connor Berry's hard to beat. I mean, Edmondson is great. I think Edmondson might be smoother, but Connor Berry's just got something a little bit special. Right? I don't have a lot of say over who's in it.
Whatever.
Every time I hit crash, contact there between Timothy and I think it was Clifton. All right, guys, who's ready to have a good time here tonight? We got about 1 minute and 20 seconds left to practice. Minute 20 seconds left. Been a wild one here tonight so far through the heats of the Conti. Has not disappointed. You know what would have made this one better if the Dirty Plum had been out here too. He's usually every other week, so we don't have Plumley out here tonight. But Timothy, we need to watch out for Timothy in this Premier truck. He is always quick too. He definitely can shake things up and get up in the mix. He could be a surprise. Oh, okay. I'm ready to have a good time, says Teal. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a great time tonight. This is definitely gonna be a wild one.
Hello.
Definitely gonna be a wild one.
Hola, Chico.
All right, the warm-up is just about over. Getting ready for tonight's starting lineup, as that is going to be the checkered flag. let's go through tonight's starting order. It's going to be Connor Berry starting in that number 1 spot. Timothy in a second. Going to be Josh Edmondson starting in that number 3 position. Greg Johnson in that number 4 spot. We got Buck starting in 5th. Anthony 6th. Noah Sanders in 7th. Going to be Metoxen in that 8th position. Daniel in 9th. Brock Smith in 10th. Then in that second row is going to be Cody in that number 11 position. Zach in 12th. Zachary Drapkin in 12th. Clifton in 13th. Going to be Austin 14th. Matt in 15th. Brett 16th. Paul 17th. Braden 18th. And James Burke in that 19th and final position as we get ready for the green flag. Who's going to win the Just a Trim Pro 2 Round 4 at Crandon Short? We're about to find out as we wait on the green flag. All right, everybody's on the grid, waiting on that green flag here tonight. Give it a little extra time. All right, we're gonna wait to fire off. I think we got about 25 seconds more before they fire off as we float around the top side of them. Let's go far chase for these guys, as it'll give us a much better perspective of these guys, or sorry, choppers. Green flag is out. Who's gonna get that coal shot? We're about to get a bunch of chaos heading into, oh, that grass is so slick. As they come out, it's going to be Connor Berry with the hole shot. Anthony 2nd. Timothy, Daniel, Nathan Metoxen as there's beating and banging further back. Here comes Zach in that number 56, taking it 3 wide. Down the straightaway, heading towards the gravel pit as Connor Berry continues to lead the field. Down into the gravel pit. Oh, are we going to get contact? Is anybody going to get turned around? They all keep it straight. Heading into the final corner. This is where it really can all bunch up. We're going to jump back in the pack. Oh, big contact. Everybody seems to keep it straight as they come across the line. It's going to be Connor Berry leading the field. Connor Berry leading the field. Anthony in that 2nd spot. Timothy in 3rd. Let's go check out a couple of the other favorites. Edmondson back here in that 8th position, trying to work his way up as he gets back to the back bumper of Noah. Let's see, Zachary back a little bit further in 11th, trying to work on Braden as they run up underneath in the gravel pit. Berry, though, continues to lead the field. Anthony in the 2nd spot, Timothy 3rd, Daniel 4th, Metoxen in 5th. Here's the battle between Josh and Greg as they head into turn number 1. Oh, a little bit of contact. Edmondson's got to pull out of it. Greg's going to keep the position. This is a knockout challenge too. Edmondson and Johnson going at it in the knockout challenge. So there's more than just the racing bragging rights. We have another side challenge here with the knockouts, as these two are linked up in this round. Here comes Edmondson trying to find a way around Josh Johnson as they head towards the final corner. Greg Johnson has the position. Edmondson's going to try and take it as they come through the final corner. Edmondson makes a mistake, gets the inside wall. Crazy racing up here in the pack as we go try it. Find the leader as Berry continues to lead. Anthony 2nd, Timothy in 3rd. Daniel in that 4th position, Metoxen in 5th. Greg Johnson has now been able to set himself up in front of Edmondson, actually pulled away a little bit as they head through the gravel pit. Oh, Paul making a haymaker back here. And I'll tell you what, Zachary's not having an easy time coming up through the field. Looking so hard to pass as they head into the final corner. Noah up underneath. Oh, Paul. Contact. Sanders going to get sideways. Zach's going to straighten him out. A little bit of contact. Paul's going to return the favor here. Or sorry, Noah returns the favor. Pushes Zach up the track. Zach's going to go ahead and take it. Fall back. He's going to go ahead and try and go back to work. Pretty much single file through most of the field. Johnson in that number 6 position, getting the pressure from Edmondson. Edmondson can't get around him. He's got to get back in line. Coming across the line this time by. Here comes Edmondson down low as Greg shoots wide. It's going to be Edmondson at the line in that number 6 position, but Greg's going to fight back underneath as they're side by side for that position. Edmondson going to finally clear him as Greg has no choice but to get back in line. Greg has some speed. Got to see if he can figure out how to get back around Edmondson as Edmondson has taken that number 6 position away. Down into the gravel pit continues to be Connor Berry leading the field. I'll tell you what, here's the big surprise to me. These guys are all so close. Even Connor Berry hasn't really pulled that far away from Anthony. Timothy in that 3rd position. Daniel 4th. Metoxen 5th as Josh tries to work Metoxen. Here comes Josh digging down low up underneath Metoxen. Can't quite get here. Part of the problem here is these guys are all so even, it makes it hard to pass. Especially here at Crandon Short. Edmondson not making short work of these guys. Connor Berry really with the huge advantage being out front in the lead. Down through the gravel pit. Is it the competition caution this time? Nope, it's going to be next time. Competition caution, I believe, is going to be next time by. As they come across the line, Connor Berry leads the field. Anthony in tow. Timothy in that 3rd spot. We're watching the battle for that number 5 position as Edmondson tries to look up underneath Metoxen. Metoxen's going to hold on in that number 19. Coming to the competition caution with Connor Berry leading the way. Can Edmondson get another position? Each and every one of these cars are even harder to pass. He needs to make whatever he can here as they come into the gravel pit. Here comes Edmondson hard, slides up the track. Nowak back up underneath. Drag race coming into the final corner. Who's going to have that number 5 position? Coming to the line, Metoxen up high. Josh Edmondson down low. Coming to the line is going to be Edmondson in the 5th position. So that spot's going to make a huge... That spot is going to make a huge difference for Edmondson in this one. So Connor Berry with the win here in the first half of this one. These guys are going to go find a place to restack them, re-rack them. And we're going to go back green flag race. A great pass for sure. Phenomenal pass. It's another great time to talk about the sponsors for the series one more time. Sure, we'll hear them late too. It's going to be Justin Trim is the title sponsor out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. KDW. Make sure you guys go check them out if you need a paint. Got 906 Dirt is our hard charger and cleanest driver sponsor. R&M Automotive Hard Look sponsor. And RTL Refuse to Lift Media Productions is our knockout challenge sponsor as we get ready to go back green flag racing. It is a Delaware start. They're going to come out the gravel pit. I believe he can start anytime out of the gravel pit before that jump. When is Connor Berry going to fire him off? I don't know if Edmondson is where he wants to be, but he's going to have to make it work. As they come out the gravel pit, when is Berry going to fire him off? Up over the jump. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they come into the final quarter. Edmondson's going to make short work. He's going to get into Timothy. Oh, Timothy gets more contact. Big stack up here in the last corner here. Did anybody get turned the wrong way? It was Braden turned the wrong way as Connor Berry leads the field. Connor Berry leads the field. Anthony second. Edmondson third. Timothy back to fourth. Timothy got a little bit of contact from Edmondson there. How is he going to handle that one? as they head into the gravel pit. It's going to be Connor Berry continuing to lead. Anthony in second. Edmondson trying to close the gap on that number 2 spot in the 3rd position as they head through the final corner. Coming across the line is going to be 9 laps complete. 9 laps complete. That means we got 6 more to go. Can Connor Berry hold on? Edmondson in that number 3 position. Oh, he's going to get a little sideways there. Might have over-rotated a little bit as he loses a little bit of ground on Anthony in that 2nd position. Go check out what's happening a little bit further back. Where's our boy? Where is Zach? Zach is struggling here in that 9th position. Can't seem to make up any ground. So hard to pass like we talked about earlier. It's just ahead of them. We got a battle as it looks like the 71 and Noah goes down a spot as Cody had got around him. I'll tell you what, the big lose. Oh, we got him contact. Contact as Noah goes around. Metoxin got into him as Zach moves up to that 7th position. Buck might have gotten a little piece of that. There's still more contact as Buck and Smith go around. Smith has knocked the nose off of that thing. He's going to go back moving straight as Connor Berry continues to lead. Anthony 2nd, Edmondson in 3rd. The top 4 all pretty much staying together as they come through the gravel pit. Coming to the line this time by, it's going to be 4 laps to go as Connor Berry leads the field here tonight. Dominating performance out of that number 2. He got that whole shot. How important was it to get that whole shot? As you can see, Connor Berry dominating out front. Edmondson starting to put the pressure on Anthony for 2nd. We're looking to have a battle for that 2nd position. Can Edmondson find a way around the 217? He's got Timothy just behind him. There was contact between these two on the start as Paul has issues. Paul takes a tumble. Go take a look and see what happened to Paul here. What is going to happen to Paul? Oh, they're 3 wide. Paul stuck on the inside. Big contact. He's going to hit the pole, and he's just going to go for a ride in that 177. So not the night Paul was looking for here tonight. As we jump back up to the front, Connor Berry continues to lead. All right, I got to change. I don't know what I did to the replay, but that does not work. There we go. Flip. All right, down into the gravel pit as Edmondson seems to have stalled out. Can't find a way around Anthony. He's going to get sugar in his lawnmower gas tank. That's funny. As they come across the line, going to be 2 laps to go for Connor Berry. It might be too late for Edmondson to get the win, but he's going to try and work the 2nd position. But Timothy is 2 in that number 58. Timothy putting the pressure as Clifton has issues. Clifton with contact. He's going to keep it going straight. Back up to the front as, Edmondson's going to bang it off the wall. Anthony holding on for dear life. Coming down into the gravel pit. Going to be Connor Berry leading. Anthony 2nd. Edmondson in 3rd. Timothy trying to close back in that number 4 position as Daniel is a ways back as they head through the final corner. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go for Connor Berry. 1 more lap for Edmondson trying to get that 2nd position as he tries to work up underneath Anthony. Anthony might have gotten a little too much in the slip, but he's going to get a good drive out. Will Edmondson send it into the gravel pit? That's the big question here tonight. Could there be contact, and could Timothy take advantage of it? Heading towards the gravel pit, Anthony knows there's a lot of things that could happen here. He's going to send it in. Edmondson sends it in. Timothy sends it in. As they come out of the gravel pit, heading for the final corner. Connor Berry leads the way. He's going to take that checkered flag. We're watching the battle for 2nd as Anthony sends it in hard. Berry with the win. Anthony 2nd. Edmondson 3rd. Timothy 4th. Daniel in 5th. Good race in there as we're going to get ready to bring in our top 3. Connor Berry going to celebrate as he should. All right. I guess Brock didn't put it in the gear. All right, these guys going to get it situated, and we're going to go through tonight's results. All right, we're going to go ahead and pause it here. All right, we're going to go ahead and go through these results. Oh, I got to get rid of that turtle. Definitely great racing. What's up, Penniless? What's up? So Connor Berry with the win here tonight. That's going to be Anthony in second. Edmondson in third. Timothy in that fourth position. Daniel in fifth. Cody in that sixth position. Zachary in seventh. Matoxin in eighth. Going to be Brock Smith in that ninth position. Matt Bennett 10th. Burke in 11th. Austin in that 12th spot. Noah Sanders 13th. Braden in 14th. Zach Clifton going to be in that 15th position. Followed by Buck in 16th, Brett in 17th, and Greg Johnson in that 18th and final position. All right, let's go find our top 3. We're going to bring in somebody for an interview. We go find a good angle of these guys, too. At the 46. The 46 of Brock hanging out there in the background. That's kind of cool. As we're going to go ahead and bring in Edmondson. All right, you guys ready? Let's bring in tonight's third place finisher. Josh, James of the Booth, get a copy.
Hey, how's it going?
Man, that looked like it was hard to pass out there. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the hardest tracks to pass on. There's not much to separate people, and it's pretty wide, so you can just kind of carry your momentum around the outside if somebody does stick a nose in. So yeah, it's really tough to pass.
Yeah, you had Anthony fighting for his life there at the end of this one, and I mean, the cars, you guys are so close. America Truck Syndicate said, "Good run, Josh."
Oh, appreciate it. Thanks.
But it was just so hard. It looked like you guys, the lap times are also close too. It's not like anybody is ultra dominant here because it's so momentum based.
It is, yeah. There's not a lot to separate, and a lot of the guys in the field are all fast too. So you get on a track like this, and everybody's really close on pace. So it comes down to just not making mistakes and trying to put your truck in the right spot.
For sure. Well, that thing was fast here tonight. The number 58. Why don't I give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, thanks again, you guys doing the stream, and AMX putting on the league. This is fun, something different. And then shout out Connor on his win. Congrats. And everybody on the team, Nitro Circus Sim Racing, Next Level Racing, Pimax VR, Apex Gaming PCs, and Zach Knowles, ZK Designs for the paint.
Well, great run here tonight, and I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to you again next week.
Yep, thanks, James.
Later,
See ya.
All right, Anthony.
Hi!
Man, I'd never seen somebody. You were like the kid about to get stuffed in the locker, Edmondson all over the back bumper.
I was sweating up a storm. I'm so happy. I can't believe I was able to get podium.
That's almost like a win.
It really is, and I had good speed. I felt like I was keeping up with Connor. Connor and I are going about the same pace, so I wasn't catching. Well, he was pulling me in a couple of corners that he was better than me in, but it just felt like everything all around felt pretty good. And that was probably the best Pro 2 race against Connor and Josh and Tim that I've probably ever had in a while. And I'm just happy.
I mean, when I look at the times, I mean, the times are ridiculously close. I mean, everybody, and it made it so hard to pass. How important was it to get that good hole shot that you got?
It was extremely important, especially with how close everybody is and just how talented this field is. And it's just, you can't give up a whole lot of room for, can't really do a whole lot of mistakes, I should say, when it comes to this talent field, especially when we got Connor and Josh in here.
Mm-hmm.
And Timothy and Dropkin, but especially Timothy, he's been showing speed out of nowhere, and he's been doing real good too. So you can't really back down or do anything. And when I got Josh behind me, I was sweating so bad. I'm just ecstatic. That's probably the first time. I think that's the first time I beat Josh in a race. But I know he missed the start. He forgot to put his trucking gear when the green light went. So, I mean, he did have himself a handicap, but he still got to my back bumper. I was able to hold him off. So I'm ecstatic about that. I've never done that before.
Well, you might have to run this paint the rest of the season. I mean, it was good for you in the street stocks, great for you here in the Pro 2s. Man, why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I might have to keep this paint, but I'm going to be running it next week also. But yeah, thank my family again for allowing me to do this. Getting on the podium again to back to back is awesome with the first, second, so I'll definitely take that. I'd like to thank you for broadcasting, all the admin team. Um, I'd like to thank BGM Racing, Just Trim Lawn Service, Buchanan's Paint, Crazy Design Works, 906 Dirt, R&M Automotive, and Refuse to Lift Media Productions.
Well, great run here tonight. Go celebrate your victory and your second place. Yeah, good second. Great paint, says American Truck. So
Perfect.
definitely people out here giving us shout outs. But yeah, good run, Anthony, and I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Yeah, thanks, and thanks everyone for watching.
All right, we're going to bring in Connor Berry. Well, it sounds like you've been having a phenomenal day today, Connor.
Oh yeah.
Somebody told me about you running some kind of Roush challenge earlier and taking all 3 wins.
Yeah, so it was Pro 4s at Crandon, and I got the first place in all of them. So, and then I came to here, and then we got first in the heat race, and then I got first in this. So yeah, it's been a great one, but I'm glad I got to do this because round 3 I got 10th. So
Yeah.
I needed this win, and I think we got ourselves back inside the points. I think with the drop, we are actually in P1, so
Yeah,
that's good.
You know, I'll tell you what. You know, there's not a whole lot to talk about with the feature other than you couldn't drive away from everybody because Anthony stayed with you the whole time. But tell me about that heat race. I mean, they made you work for that win.
Yeah, I got a okay start. I came out of turn 1, I think, in third, so I knew I had to be just good. I got around Austin, I think, in gravel pit, and then I stayed behind Craig going into gravel pit again, and I did the same thing, and I got P1 in that, and then of course the main event. I came out of turn 1 in first, and Anthony was in P2, and he was fast. I mean, here it is here it is hard to get a gap, so it was definitely tough. But I think we had the speed if I was to get a guy on me, but we were good.
Well, definitely a great run. American Truck Syndicate said good win, Connor.
Thank you.
Man, awesome run. I know you got some people to help you get there. I want to give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors.
For sure, a big thanks to my teammates. Josh, we got 1 in 3 in this, so we definitely have put in some work, and a big thanks to you for the stream, and yeah.
Always good to have you out here, and go enjoy the victory, and I'm sure I'll get a chance to at least say hi to you next week.
Sounds good.
All right, buddy. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Connor Berry with the win. We're gonna bring in somebody real quick. Tim.
What's up?
Man, I had to bring you in. rocking that controller back there and forth.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was an interesting night.
I just had to bring you in because, man, you stayed. It was the four of you. You guys had the best opportunity for the win there. You were trying to look for an opportunity, stick your nose in for that battle for that podium. Looked like you got shuffled out on that restart and really had to fight back hard. It got a little bit elbows up there.
Oh yeah, I knew starting on the outside on the restart was gonna suck. I just was hoping that I could get the nose down and kind of force Josh down lower and try to see if I couldn't get the run off the corner. But looks like he tagged the back of Anthony and it jumped his nose over to the left. So it is what it is. Not a bad points night, and when it comes to running a full season and trying to get points, it's not winning every race that's gonna make it. It's gonna be finishing good, having strong finishes, just being up near the front and making sure you got what you got.
And I had to bring in. I mean, you really are out here out racing some of the best. I mean, you're out racing Zach right now. I mean, you are one of the top 3 contenders. I mean, that's got to feel good with this group.
Oh yeah, I mean, even if I was on a full sim setup, it would feel amazing. But knowing that I can, not even just me, just knowing that there's a competitive advantage, but there's no huge night and day difference competitive advantage from a wheel to a controller, and is amazing to me. I hope more people that is watching and wants to run iRacing and is not able to afford a wheel or pedals like I and many others can't, still gets the controller, just sits down and learns, because I'm not here for money. I'm not here to make a career out of it like some people are. I'm here to hang out, kick my feet up, relax, and run some races. Because at the end of the day, real racing is really expensive. That's why me and a bunch of other people only get to do it, every weekend or every other weekend. So I just hope that however the rest of the season goes, that more people watch and want to join, aren't discouraged because they can't go out and afford, $600, $700, $800 worth of sim equipment just to come out here and run a video game.
Yeah. Oh no, it's good to see you out there running good. Jared Mogard, I don't know if you know who he is, but he's really good on asphalt. He does good on dirt too. He can't run anything but a controller, so I mean it's cool to see that and that as an opportunity for people to come in. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, and controller manufacturer?
Oh, I got to thank Microsoft. Microsoft, they develop some of the best controllers out there. If anybody on the stream knows anybody from Microsoft, get them in touch with me, because I would love to get a new one. This one's starting to fall apart a little bit. And then just everybody in the league, it's fun running this, and being able to kick back and not have to treat it as a full-time job as Pro Series and other leagues are, and everybody that helps me, from Premiere to all of their sponsors to you for broadcasting to finally got, one of my good friends, my future prodigy. He finally locked into a feature tonight and was able to get some experience with definitely some of the best Pro 2 drivers on iRacing. This field is no slouch. When you got 30 drivers going for as few starting spots as you got, and most of them either have real world experience or, a ton of sim experience, it's amazing. AMX is doing one hell of a job, and I love it.
Definitely wild. Well, bud, have a good one. Appreciate you coming down to talk to me for a minute, and I'm sure I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later, James.
Later, bud. Always got to bring in Tim when we get the opportunity. He had a great run today. He definitely deserved it. Guys, that's going to be it for the stream. If you're not following, make sure you click that follow, like, and share button. As always, guys, until next time, be safe and have a good night. Thank you, American Truck.